for an AUMF, for a declaration of war, before they conduct ground operations, if that's clearly their intent to do so. And I don't understand why there would be several thousand Marines on ships. I served as a Marine on ship. We're not there to conduct boat strikes. We're just there to go in on the ground. So I don't understand why there would be thousands of Marines off the coast of Venezuela if they do not intend to actually use them on the ground.
Is it a deterring presence to have them there?
Deterring from what?
Narcotics movements?
I mean, I didn't get a chance to ask a question, but the question I would have asked is, if you have been successful at deterring boats from transporting narcotics, are you actually succeeding in your goal of deterring drugs, or are drugs coming in other ways? Have you actually seen any decrease in drugs in the United States as a result of a decrease in these boat transits? We have yet to hear any rationale. I mean, the other thing I'd like to ask is, if this Honduran drug kingpin was pardoned because he was indicted by the Southern District of New York under the Biden administration, then does this administration plan to pardon Maduro because he too was indicted by the Southern District of New York under the Biden administration? I'd like to hear an answer to that question too.
Thank you, Congressman. Good. Sure.
Sorry to mess up your focus. I have to push this back a little bit. Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, guys, and I'm going to have you all over the line.
Emergency? You have imaginary lines going in there?
It's
This
not
one?
imaginary, it's literally.
Arbitrary lines, how about that?
I'm going to wait for you to crouch down so that I can remember you.
Brad Sherman, California. No one in the administration is able to justify the pardon of Juan Hernandez, responsible for 400 tons of cocaine coming into our country, convicted in a court of law, sentenced to 45 years in prison, and now walking the streets of America. This is an administration who murders the mules and liberates the kingpins. Any questions?
Is Rubio out too?
That I don't know.
Bueno, estaba ahí cuando yo salí, no sé si todavía está. Sí. Nadie que-
At the back of the set. And then they backtracked those elevators. They went. Rubio's gone, no?
If we were 20 years younger, we could run around and get it.
Not happening today.
We got so much of them coming in.
What are your thoughts about this briefing? Do you feel like you're getting adequate explanation, justification for these strikes, and where does it go from here?
Absolutely not. I actually think that it was, for me, more of an exercise in futility. Really have no answers. Really didn't gain anything more than what the public already has gotten. Really no determinations as to why the administration has not come to Congress first before any of these strikes. Really no conversation about why, we've got 15,000 troops there, and it doesn't seem to be just about narcotics trafficking. No real answers about pardons that was given to convicted drug traffickers, one former president of Honduras and another who was pardoned as a result of Ulick, I think his name is, manufacturing drugs throughout the United States. If, in fact, this is a war against drugs, anti-narcotics, I think that no real rational decision or real answers about whether or not what we're about to enter into is a war in Venezuela, and thereby coming to Congress, this war powers issue, which is why I have a bill coming up hopefully this week on the floor, talking about war powers and talking about the strikes that have taken place in the Pacific and the Caribbean, as well as another one talking about before the president goes into Venezuela, if that's what he wants to do. And we all heard what Susie Wiles said today, that what this is really about, that he's going to continue, the president's going to continue this until such time there's a regime change with Venezuela. So if this is about regime change, it seems to me that the administration should say that's what it is and should come to Congress to ask for that authorization, which has not taken place. So where I was hoping that we would have a serious discussion, as I opened the meeting, I basically said that this is about Congress and our authority to be a separate but equal branch of government and to make determinations, not the OLC, not just the president by himself, because he's not the only one. He's designed by our country, these oversights and separate the legislative, the executive, and the judiciary parts of government. And it seems as though they're trying to eliminate who we are. This is not Russia. We're not Dumas, the Duma. You cannot just do what you want to do as Vladimir Putin does. This is the United States of America. We have rules, we have regulations that must be followed. And it's my job and our job, Democrat and Republicans, to hold the executive to that. I'm just shocked, and when we saw some illegal acts done in the past by Richard Nixon, for example, it was Democrats and Republicans, or Republicans and Democrats, that stood up. And in this situation, it should be both of us standing up and saying that this president needs to come before this Congress in order to utilize military force. And that's why we need to pass this War Powers Act and I think there will be two up, hopefully, this week, so that Congress, Democrats and Republicans, can stand up and make a vote on it. Because the camera of history is being recorded right now. And I think all of us in Congress should want to vote on this so that people will know where we stood and not hide behind anybody or give up the responsibilities that we have as members of Congress to the executive branch of government, whether that president is a Democrat or a Republican.
Did you get any sort of explanation for why the September 2nd video is not being made available to all members? We have never had that explanation, other than I've heard when I was at the Reagan Library, at the Defense Conference there, the Secretary of Defense say that it was his determination and he was going to make that determination whether or not everybody was going to see it. I myself haven't seen it, and I've been asking. I don't know whether the chair of the committee, of the Foreign Affairs Committee, have seen it, but I have asked and will continue to ask to see that. Why, as a member of Congress and the ranking member on the Foreign Affairs Committee, I'm not allowed to see it, is a question that I have also. Thank you. Thank you.
Just one figure will mean. They ended up taking essentially seemed like the.
Hey, can you come over? Somebody's trying to move us, she says. I think we're at the top as far as birthdays. One of the presidents trying to move us. There's about a meeting. There's a right now. So maybe we'll just do one.
Yeah, and then I saw you guys about the 5 p.m. So, yeah. lot of time before